Welcome to Ramblings with Joe. Quick update on the DMV fiasco. Everything's kind of settled into place now. I have had my physical resubmitted to the federal government so that the state government can go to the federal government and see the physical, and that it is actually a true physical and I am actually qualified to work. And we're waiting on that to happen. Some people are saying it can happen instantly. Some people are saying it can take up to 48 hours. And there are people who are saying that it will take up to a week. I'm hoping for the instantly thing, obviously. My employer, the terminal manager, oh, there you go, girl, has opted for me to come in and work, even though I can't drive. So I'll be going in and doing some, I don't know what you'd call it, some other jobs, some extracurricular jobs that need some attention. So I'm back at work. I'm not doing my job. At 8 o'clock this morning, it is now 6 o'clock, I will be calling the DMV, the DDS in Georgia, and seeing if they haven't figured out what's going on and if I can't actually do my job. And that will be wonderful. In other news, I have, as is my normal routine, I'm reading the news this morning and I see that RFK has replaced the advisory panel for the, what do they call it, the vaccine advisory panel. And I wasn't really sure, I didn't understand what this panel was. And the article brought a few things to light for me. Number one, the panel is just exactly what it's called. It's an advisory board. It has no sway as far as the actual implementation of vaccines. What it does is it advises as to whether or not to move forward with the vaccine, but it's just an advisory panel. The article I read was very anti-Kennedy leaning, in that they were saying that this panel is questioning everything. And yeah, they were acting like this is a bad thing. This is a panel that is going to give advice as to whether something should be put into everybody's bodies, whether these vaccines should or should not be administered. So yeah, question everything, ask everything, ask any questions that need asking, ask. Any questions that don't need asking, what the hell, ask those too. We're talking about, for the most part here, we're talking about children. Let's flesh this out and make sure that everything is good to go. So I'm okay with that. Kennedy was quoted as saying that the former panel was strictly just a panel of, what do you call it? A formality, just a rubber stamp panel. They would bring something in, the panel would say, okay, go ahead with it, and they'd go ahead with it. That was it. The new panel, well, they're upset that they're asking questions. So, do science as long as science is done on your terms? That's not science. I'm okay with that. I think it's great that the new panel are asking questions, whether the press, the left, or the right doesn't like them. Let's face it, RFK is a liberal. He was appointed by a former Democratic president who is a conservative. He wasn't a president when he was liberal, but at any point, a conservative president has appointed a liberal. The liberal does not agree with the liberal's point of view as far as these vaccines go. That's life. Run a better candidate next time. The Middle East seems to be calming down. Thank the heavens above. I'm still praying for peace, the maintaining of peace. There is discussion as to whether the nuclear capabilities for Iran was destroyed with those 14 bunker busting bombs, or if they were just delayed for 6 months. I don't really care. What I really care about is if peace is brought to the Middle East. And again, the only president in recent history that has made progress in the Middle East was Trump during his first administration in the Abraham Accords. I know, those are dirty words from the left, but Abraham Accords are actually a thing, and I believe it is my belief that they played a significant role in the backdoor dealings with Iran and Israel in getting this settled quickly. So you can say what you want. I kind of fall in that Dave Smith camp of I'm anti-war. I'm anti-all war. I want no war. That doesn't mean I don't understand that there is a time for war and there is a time to stop evil in the world. But I'm anti-war. And a real warrior is anti-war as well. A real warrior prepares for war and prays for peace. So that's kind of where I'm at. I hope that the peace in the Middle East holds. I get to go to work today. I get to make a living. Not because the government said it's okay, but because I have great employers. So there is much joy in my heart. I'm very, very happy. I did spend the day with the wife, and I did break the cardinal rule of lawn care yesterday. I cut the grass even though it was wet, but it had to be cut. So I will have to go out and rake this weekend, and it is time to do the shrubs. It's past time to do the shrubs, but I don't know if you can tell this, but I hate yard work. I really want a robo mower, but I also have the understanding that that's not the best thing for me. I need to keep moving, especially at this stage of my life, so I'll continue to do that. I'm looking forward to the weekend. It doesn't feel like Friday because I was not working yesterday. It feels like, I don't know, Wednesday or something. But it is Friday, and we are sneaking up on the weekend, and I am happy for that. And I'm happy for that coffee. It is delicious. I am looking forward to that bag of Rwanda I have in the cabinet, but that's a bit down the road still. Let's see, it's Friday. She had a cup of coffee on Sunday. So Sunday, I'm also looking forward to having a cup of coffee with my wife on Wednesday. She has set herself a schedule where she can have a cup of coffee every 10 days. And that is a magical moment for me, because between jobs, this last job transition, I took quite a bit of time off, and we got into the habit of drinking coffee together every morning, and it was absolutely wonderful. And these are the things in life that matter to me. These are the things that should matter to everybody. That's right. Everybody should care whether I get to drink coffee with my wife. No. Spending time with your family. That's what matters. Looks kind of overcast out there today. I don't know if it's going to rain or not. I don't really care. The yard's cut. There's that. But better times ahead. Peaceful times ahead. I hope we have peace. I hope we continue to have peace. I hope we have more peace. I hope that all of the conflicts in the world are put aside and ended. That would be wonderful. That would be worth living to see. At any rate, I'm going to go chill out. I'm going to call the DMV. I'm going to try and keep my cool while I'm talking to them. And I'm going to make my lunch and get ready for work. We're going to call that a good podcast today. I hope you guys have a great Friday. And if I don't do another podcast this weekend, I hope you guys have a great weekend. And I hope you find peace, love, and dream. Until next time, L'chaim.